Okay, let's invite you to Subway Energy Academy Game Changer Masterclass. Let's invite you to Subway Energy Academy Game Changer Masterclass. There is a reason we call it a game changer because when you join Subway Energy Academy, you have a 300 degree turnaround in your story. It will change your status quo in the solar industry. The way you see the solar industry will be very different from the way other people see the solar industry. So if you want to join Subway Academy, if you want to join Subway Energy Academy, let's resolve this together. There is a problem in the industry, and I want us to resolve it together before we move on. Don't be in a haste. Let's resolve this together. So, Subway Energy Academy runs an hybrid approach that involves learning all the 17 steps involved in any solar system project, from the very first one, prospecting, to the very last, which is maintenance. When you come in, we will tell you each of the steps that is very vital when you want to venture into the solar industry project from the beginning. How do you get clients? That is prospecting. The different steps, we will not have time to deliberate on them here. So each of the steps, that is the reason you see us have different textbooks. We have different textbooks that addresses each of the steps. When we say maybe solar system design, everything we bundle them into solar companion. When we are talking about cable sizing, we bundle it into solar companion too. When we are talking about the business of solar, we bundle it inside of solar exploit. We talk about roof racking, we bundle it. So that is how we approach it. So the 17 steps that you need in the solar industry, we will dissect it the way we are dissecting some of the concepts we had already mentioned here. So 90% of people believe that if they should learn how to install solar system, it must be in the field, and anything short of that, it's difficult for them to understand. Follow up with the training we had given you. Are we giving you in the field? Solar system installation doesn't start in the field. It's only 10% that you need to go to site. And even that 10%, we have detailed everything. Assuming you are far from us, you cannot join us physically. You are covered already. That is the promise. Everything from prospecting to the very last, that is maintenance. We had already covered it. So don't worry, distance is not always a barrier, because we know what you need. We know the information that you need in the solar industry. So the solar industry does not require you to be on site before you understand. We are not against the fact that you need the practical knowledge, but please, let's start with giving you the vital information on what to do and what not to do, how to size system, cable sizing, earthing, and every other concept that you need to understand in this solar industry. So that is the reason when it is time for site work, we will invite you. If you are too far from us, we have representatives in your country, we have representatives in your state that will handle that. But we want to first of all give you, because you certainly need our certificate. You certainly need our certificate. So that is the reason. Before you say, okay, I've done physical training, I need certification, we'll tell you, have you done our online training? Because we know that since you are not able to join us physically, we need to train you, we need to inform you, we need to educate you, so that when you go to site, The person you are going to meet is also our student, so they know our standard. You always communicate with us, and that is the approach we use. Get all the information online, then proceed to the physical training. This is the best approach that has worked for us, and we have trained thousands of students using this same approach, and they are already happy. If you have been able to follow up with our training, you testify that the information there are up to date. So we have this concept that we have an hybrid approach in training our students. So and this mindset is one of the reasons people say, I want physical training. You finish, you go, and when you go for 1 week physical training, what do? You only come and see us install it. We can't give it to you to do. You just watch. You are happy you have seen panel, but we can still show you. You are happy. You see, we have on it, but because we are advising you that you start with the online training. When it is time for you to join us physically, we will invite you. So this mindset is one of the reasons why we are having so many failed solar system installation and unemployed professionals in the solar industry, because all they know is how to connect cables and carry panel. That is the problem. You don't know how to prospect. You don't know how to talk to client. You don't know how to site system. You are going to site. What are you going to site to do? If we tell you, can you give us the electrical drawing of what we have done? Can you do it? Can you give us the string diagram of what we have done? Can you do it? Can you design this system that before we go to site, we first of all design everything we are going to site to do? So all these things, we can handle them in the online session, so that if you cannot join us, when you join somebody in your state, in your country, you still follow our templates before we can give you our certificates. So for you to have all-round success in the solar industry, become successful and build a multi-billion-dollar business around the booming solar industry, you need to bend down and learn the 17 steps that is involved in any solar system installation project, from prospecting to commissioning. And this can only happen in a well-structured curriculum that blends theoretical principles with practical skill sets and the business of your skill. I'm a fan of skill versus business. I'm a fan of skill versus business. You know a skill, but you don't know how to do the business of your skill. Somebody that understands the business of your skill will use your head. Simple. So in the online academy, the Subway Energy Academy, we will teach you the skill and also teach you the business of your skill. So, and this is where you need both the theory behind what you will see on site, which might happen online or in the classroom, before going to site to put what you learn online or in the classroom into real world practical. So the following analogy in real world experience will help me drive home why you need the online or classroom teaching in the solar industry before going to site. Remember, a sound theory is always a working principle. A sound theory is always a working principle. So there is no student that will go into either chemistry, physics, or biology lab without first learning the theory behind what the student will see inside the lab. It will be catastrophic. It will be catastrophic if you go to physics lab, chemistry lab, biology lab without first of all understanding all these things in the classroom. Going to the field to install solar is likened to going to the lab to put into practice what you were taught in the classroom. So there is no student who will tell the teacher, hey, CO, I want to write professional exams. All I need is take me to the exam hall and I will do what? Learn inside the exam hall and write the exam at the same time. So you are coming to the online training to be taught, so that when you go to the practical, you implement what we teach you. And we don't want anybody to teach you. We want to groom you. We want to give you the basic information, the nitty-gritty, the secret surrounding the solar industry. So going to the field to install solar is likened to taking exams in the solar industry. Because when we finish training you in the online space, we take you to the field and tell you do what we taught you in the classroom. So you implement what you were taught, as simple as ABC. A student that wants to learn simultaneous equation must first learn simple equation. If you want to, forget about how much you are paying. If you want to learn simultaneous equation, you should first start with simple equation. So simple equation is likened to learning online or in the classroom. And simultaneous equation is going to the field to put into practice what you were taught in the classroom. So, and if you want to learn how to drive a car, it's dangerous to enter the steering and drive to the highway. Very dangerous. So if you want to go to site, learn first before you go to site, before you end up spoiling people's components. I will not be there. So you need an instructor who will teach you road signs, take you to where there is nobody, teach you and guide you until you are certified to drive on the highway. That is the process, and anything less is a big disaster. So when we take you to the online space, we will teach you, we will groom you. You will answer all your questions. Because forget it, we spend years, 10 years, some of us spend 5 years in the electrical field, learning electrical. Then 5 years in the solar industry, in the solar industry learning. That is almost 10 years. And you want to come into the solar industry and learn it for 1 week. No, I don't need online training. Oh, I don't need online training. But we spend years. That is the reason behind our success story. We invested time. So everything is changing. Technology has made it very simple for us to stay and translate our wealth of knowledge, our decades of experience in the solar industry, and we hand it over to you online. And we tell you, okay, come to us. Let's go to site. Come and implement. Because of time, we say 1 week training, 2 weeks training, 1 month training, but let's groom you online. That is the time, because we already documented all these videos and they are available for you to follow up, ask questions, and we will be always available. We will always be available to respond to your questions. So the solar industry cannot be an exception to the rules of learning. The solar industry cannot be an exception to the rules of learning. You need an intensive online or classroom training session to understand exactly what you will be doing on site. So in Subway Energy Academy, we have a comprehensive outline online training. We have a comprehensive online training that takes care of everything you need to succeed in the solar industry when you get to site, and that will help you succeed in the highly competitive business world of solar. I'm giving you hints. The solar industry is very competitive. That is the hint. That is the secret. Well, everybody wants to survive. Everybody wants to get the big contract. So when you go and install one and it fails, you don't spoil your name. Then they will call us, we come and correct it. Another day, do you think that client will call us? He will not call us. He will not. Sorry, do you think that client will call you again? He will not call you. He will call us because you mess up the project. You mess up the investment. So the solar industry is very competitive, complex. So you need to learn step by step. Don't rush. That is my candid opinion. That is my own advice. If you like, take it. If you don't like, don't worry. We are okay. So a combination of both the theoretical background and practical knowledge is what defines us. I've said it before. A combination of both the theoretical and background. If you have followed my training, my information, you understand that I have gotten grasp of what I'm doing. I'm not doing cut and join. Subway Energy Limited, we don't do cut and join. We are very disciplined company. We follow standard when it has to do with the solar industry. So a combination of both the theoretical background and practical knowledge is what defines us. And that is what makes us stand out in the solar industry. If you like, you believe. If you don't like, leave it. So learn everything about solar system design, installation, maintenance, the business of solar. So hey, if you miss anything, don't miss our textbooks. You don't want to join the training. But what about the textbooks? Let's dive in. So, but you might be missing 80% of the message inside our textbook. Let the author helps you out. If you can read alone, no problem. But let me tell you something. If I'm the author of all the textbooks you are going to read, and I will be available to guide you. So let me explain it to you. And that can only happen when you join my session, the Game Changer Online Masterclass. So let's see the rationale behind having the author of a book explain the content of the textbook. Like what I've explained to you now, if you read that textbook, you might not get the information. But follow up, get the book, read it, whether you'll be able to. It is only now that I've explained it that you really get a clearer picture of what is inside, the content and the context as used inside of the textbook. So I'm here to guide you and let you see the reality, the secrets in the solar industry. So having the author of a textbook explain the content offers a unique and powerful learning experience. Here is the rationale behind it. Deeper understanding. The author has an in-depth grasp of the concepts, intentions, and structure behind the book. They can explain not just what is written. I'm not explaining what is written inside the textbook that you have gotten or you will get. I'm explaining from real life, real world experience. That is what I'm giving you. So, but why it was written that way and why it was written that way, I will be able to explain it to you. Clarification of complex ideas. Clarification of complex ideas. Authors can break down complex or technical parts of the book into simpler terms, as you have seen us do, making it easier for learners to understand. When you started learning mathematics, were you able to read math and understand math textbook? It's only a teacher that can teach you and you understand. Physics textbook, the same thing. Biology textbook, the same thing. Chemistry textbook, that is the reason we have teachers. That is their work. So my work is to teach you what is inside of my textbook. So, but if you can read it and understand, no problem. You are welcome. So, direct access to intentions. Please, I will advise you to go back to the videos. Watch the videos, read the textbook. You'll get more understanding of the content and the context and why some of the information are that way. So learners get to hear the author's personal insights, real life examples, and reasoning behind key points, which might not be obvious from reading alone. I've already explained that. Interactive learning. You have a personal relationship. My mentorship class is powerful. Is bubbling, is powerful. My mentorship class, we dissect complex systems. We dissect everything that you can think of in the solar industry. Don't ever try to miss this. I'll see you there. So interactive learning. All our students are in one place, sharing ideas, brainstorming, arguing on different concepts. So why will you deprive yourself of this kind of opportunity? There's no reason why you should not join our training. So when the author is available to answer questions, I'm always available 24/7 to respond to your question. It creates an interactive environment where misunderstandings can be quickly addressed. In the group that we put everybody that makes payment for the next level of the training, when you bring in questions, we answer it. We are always there. We mentor you. We teach you and we show you why a particular thing is the way it is. So we add added value. Hearing from the author adds credibility and enriches the learning experience. making the book feel more alive and practical. So, bridging gaps. Sometimes readers interpret content content differently. That is the thing. Sometimes readers interpret content differently. The author can correct misconceptions and guide readers towards the intended message. Don't do what? Don't miss out. Yes, don't miss out. In short, having the author explain the textbook is like learning straight from the source. You are coming to learn straight from the author. Accurate, insightful, and often more inspiring. I'm applying. I want to be your mentor in the solar industry. Yours faithfully, Engineer Asa. So I'm applying to be your mentor in the solar industry so that when somebody sees you install system professionally, talk in the solar industry, debate in different concepts in the solar industry, they will ask you, who taught you? Say, Engineer Sounds from Subway Energy Academy. So I'm applying to be your mentor in the solar industry. So don't ever miss out. Distance is not a barrier. We reach the world. You can stay anywhere in the world, and with a step-by-step approach, you can feel it. The training is step-by-step. We train you and certify you as a solar professional in any section. Remember, we have different sectors in the solar industry. So we say in our company, we have different departments. So my own area, I'm trying my best. Other people will come in and also dissect this concept. So when you might have fulfilled all the requirements, there is always a price tag for anything you want to achieve in life. So we can stay anywhere and instruct you on how to carry out any task, and you follow same, and you still get the same result. With the technology that is available this age, you don't need to come to us from maybe Zimbabwe, Botswana, Sierra Leone, Cameroon. We can sit at the comfort of our home. We show you after the training, we tell you how to go there and install. We connect you with our representative, and you follow them for physical training. So Subway Energy Academy is a global brand with the vision to train you professionally in power generation business. So ready to join Subway Energy Academy? Are you ready? Let's go. So training start now. Yes, training start now. Immediately when you make your payment. Don't worry, I'm going to show you something. When your payment is approved, whether you are in UK, any part of the world, any part of the country that you are in Nigeria, there is always a platform that you can join us. So join our Game Changer Masterclass Solar Training and become your own boss in the solar industry after the training. Admission. Application is requested from interested candidates who wish to enroll into Subway Energy Academy for a career in renewable energy. Are you willing to become a professional solar system designer, an installer, an investor, a marketer, a solar project manager, a business owner in the solar industry value chain, thereby making it big in the opportunities available in the solar industry? Are you desiring to understand the nitty-gritty surrounding any size of solar system design, installation, and maintenance to assist you install solar system in your house? Don't worry. If your answer is yes, then join us on our Game Changer online masterclass solar training. Training format, everything is video. Is video format, 100% video, so that you can interact with us as we are working on site. The concept we are going to explain, everything is in video format. Training venue, we have all our trainings on Telegram. You can always have access to the Telegram channel. Immediately when you pay your money, we give you access to the where we have all the training information. Training starts immediately when your payment is approved. Training duration, just 1 month. 1 month. That is the duration of the training. And it is a lifetime investment. After 1 month, you are ready to start something in the solar industry. Training days, we have it Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Then we have live session 2 days in a week. Training Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We give you assignment. Other days is for assignment. So I will not love to say every day. So we pick out Monday for training, we pick out Wednesday for training, we pick out Friday for training. I will always come online. We interact like we are doing. You ask questions and we dissect them. So let's look at the bonuses that you get after you join the training. Our solar exclusive. That is, you are going to get 8 best solar textbook. We are handing over all our textbooks to you. 8 best solar textbook in the solar industry, including solar exclusive, solar exploit, including solar exclusive, solar companion, solar exploit, solar companion 2, 49 reasons why your solar system installation failed, solar roof racking, profiting from the sun, complete guide to tools, solar tools and accessories. The bonus is Bregete. So you can see after your training, we certify you. After your training, you will always be certified. So complete videos that explain the nitty-gritty and different stages, all the 17 steps. We are going to give you all the videos. Bonuses, still mentorship package, lifetime mentorship. You always be on our mentorship platform. There is no end to how long you remain there. So lifetime mentorship on our graduate school with more than 1,000 graduates that you can connect and share ideas together in the solar industry. Imagine being in this kind of community. Imagine being in this kind of community where you have solar experts, solar professionals, other people that had already graduated from Subway Energy Academy. It is more than a billion opportunity. So we have help with tips, assistance, guidance, advice, and support. So connect you to where you can get access to quality solar products for your solar system installation. Price versus what? Quality. Price versus quality. Don't compromise on quality for a lower price, as it affects long-term performance. I don't tell you. So money back guarantee. If you are not satisfied with the training, we'll give you back your money with apology. Yes, we write an apology and give it to you. That sorry for wasting your time, sorry for the data you have spent, but we promise you that you will never regret joining Subway Energy Academy. If you are not satisfied with the training, we will give you back your money. So training cost is only 30,000 naira, 20 USD, 20,000 CFA. It's as very cheap compared to the information, compared to the textbooks that we are getting, compared to the mentorship. We are making it very cheap, but I will shock you that we are interested in your success when it has to do with the solar industry. You can see the payment detail here. If you are in Nigeria, please use the company account detail. If you are in Nigeria, use the company account detail. If you are in any other part of the country that is not in Nigeria, DM this number, DM us on this number, and I'll give you a representative account detail in your country and you make payments, or I will give you a platform that you can use and make your own payment. So note, students in other countries can chat with us for more information of payment and training costs. When we check the cost of this training in your country, we'll change it for you and you can access our training immediately after your payment. And when our representative confirm that your payment is received, we give you access to the training. So mode of payment, there are some people that might say, oh, I don't have the complete money that we have mentioned. I want to pay 50%, to show you that we are interested in your success in this industry. You are free. Pay 50% so that you come and test the, the wealth of knowledge we are going to hand it over to you. Maybe you don't have the complete money, or you are skeptical. Will they be able to give me the information I need in the industry? Please pay 50%. As we progress, you balance us. Is that fair enough? Very fair. So remember, if you are in Nigeria, this is the account detail you have to make payment to. Let's look at the course content. Let's look at the course content. I will not waste my time here. You can pause this video. Let's look at what you are going to learn when you make your payment. Please follow me and watch the video. I will not talk. Just go through the course content and you understand what I mean. Okay, you can pause the video and go through the course content, then you make your payment. See you in the class. So remember that you can pay 50% and we give you the textbooks, then you balance up, you finish up the training. See you in class. I remain my humble self, Engineer Hassan, and I want to be your mentor. I want to be the bridge builder. I want to motivate you. I want to let you see reality in the solar industry. I'll be happy to welcome you into the family. Thank you and remain blessed. Bagara Alpha, what was your wahala?